Housing crisis in Massachusetts, it's not easing, and homeownership does remain elusive for a lot of people, especially people of color in Boston.
5 Investigate spotlighted a street in Roxbury where residents have been working together to beat the odds. But when our Mike Beaudette returned to Wakulla Street, he found that dream of owning a home is being delayed.
You thought you'd be in here by now?
Yeah, I thought so.
Osarumese Oko's American dream is on hold on Wakulla Street in Roxbury.
They don't really tell you how the process will make you feel. Everyone's very excited about buying a house.
The 30-year-old Boston teacher purchased the vacant house next door to the home his great-grandparents bought in the 1950s. He plans to live here and rent out a unit on the 2nd and 3rd floor. This is what it looked like when we visited him last year.
So they've gutted the entire thing.
And this is what it looks like now. Construction is progressing, but the place is still nowhere near ready for him or his tenants to move in.
Well, this room's going to be a bedroom. I'm assuming this one's going to be mine because it has all these windows.
Wakulla Street has become a new homeownership success story in recent years, with neighbors helping neighbors buy homes by pitching in everything from money to legal services. Oko is one of 7 people under the age of 40 who have bought 5 multifamily houses on the street.
You know, where I live with family, so I was able to save a good amount of money to kind of deal with a lot of this. But, you know, you can't do that in like perpetuity.
Oko is using a 203K loan from the Federal Housing Administration to finance the purchase and the rehab. Because of the delays, he's already started paying back the loan without rental income coming in, which isn't easy.
I think I first started paying back the mortgage in August. And so, you know, it is a strain because it's been a very long time, and, you know, the home is kind of built in a way where you're supported by, you know, the tenants that you have in the building.
Oko blames the City of Boston's Inspectional Services Department for some of the delays.
It was incredibly frustrating.
He says he went back and forth with the city for 6 months before the building permit was approved.
If I wanted to ask a question, there was going to be a 2-week wait because of, I think, their caseload. But if I wanted to get that question answered to not waste that time, there's no way I could do that.
The city approved the permit last September, but the delays have continued for a variety of reasons that he says are not the city's fault. Oko eases his frustrations and clears his mind by working in the Wakulla Street garden. Are you feeling upbeat?
I'm feeling, I guess, grateful that I have the opportunity to have a house. I know there's a lot of people where this isn't something they've been able to do. But I think, like, a lot of the excitement is, like, gone.
Boston's Inspectional Services Department acknowledges that a zoning and building review of the project took almost 3 months to complete, even though it strives to complete them within 30 days. The department tells us it will be hiring 2 more associate engineers, which will be crucial for meeting the 30-day plans review target going forward. It also sent us a statement saying it is committed to continuing to provide excellent and personalized customer service. We are also constantly implementing process improvements to increase our efficiency and ease of access. Oko is hopeful that construction will be completed this summer and that he and his tenants will move in soon after that. Mike Beaudette, 5 Investigators.